So what's going on, everybody? It's me, DisBearity here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a class guide on how to build a character here in Baldurs Gate 3. Now, keep in mind, y'all, this is a class overview. This is not supposed to be like the definitive thing on how you build your character. You build your character the way how you want to build it. I'm here just to guide you through on what each class does or whatnot. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's just a small disclaimer. So first thing we're going to go over here, we're going to go over the Barbarian class. Okay, the Barbarian class here is, as I would like to say, at least in my personal opinion, it's more so of a frontline class. If you want somebody to go in hard and hit hard, you will go Barbarian. So we're going to use Will as an example. Will is technically a wizard. That's what he starts out as. And so as a Barbarian, usually the starting abilities is perfectly fine. The way how the game or layering has put it, perfectly fine. You don't have to change any of this. Okay. Now, under the Barbarian class, we're just going to go ahead and click, well, before I click confirm, that you guys see here, you're a human or Barbarian level 1. You got your abilities there. Your proficiencies are in simple weapons, martial weapons, spears, pikes, halberds, glaives, medium armor, shields, athletics, arcana, history, perception, and persuasion as your skills. Let's go ahead. Let's confirm this. So now that we're in, this is in my game. I'm not going to tell you what part of the game I'm in, so keep that in mind. Y'all can figure it out yourself. So now that we're level 2 here, a lot of things start opening up. So basically, when you hit level 2, it's just basic stat increase into 1423. Class features dangerous sense, and you get reckless attack. So reckless attack, guys, what this is that until your next turn, you have an advantage on attack rolls. The enemies also have advantage against you. So if you were to use this, you'll gain an advantage on attack rolls. But at the same time, though, they'll gain an advantage onto you. But also, if you miss, then they'll still have that advantage onto you. So keep that in mind. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and set. So this is where Barbarian really gets started at, at least in my personal opinion. So your subclass here is very important as a Barbarian, because this kind of gives you an idea of what your Barbarian is all about. So with this subclass here, if you were going to the Wild Heart Barbarian class, right, your beasts, certain beasts or animals inspire your rage. So example here, there's a bear. If I recall, that makes you a bit more tanky on your on saving throws. There's a wolf, which actually gives people around you a AOE attack rolls, so on and so forth, to give you like an idea, right? Then you have Berserker. Berserker is pretty unique because you're more so that angry barbarian who gets in there, who wants to pick up things, throw them around, and all that kind of good stuff. Now, the unique thing about this is that you get Frenzy. Frenzy is as your rage turns into a Frenzy. You gain a Frenzy Strike in Rage Throw. You can also make improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. So in Rage Throw, it's like you can pick up any like human character or any person that's like weaker than you or whatnot. You can throw them. So you can possibly throw people down a what do you call it, like a well or something, or a cliff. So that's really nice, really cool. And then of course you see here you get Frenzy Strike as a bonus action. Make a melee attack with your equipped weapon, and then you have Rage Throw, of course. Then you have Wild Magic. Now, Wild Magic, use a rage that releases all the magic swelling aside, causing you a random magical effect. So with this rage here, this is kind of like a unique Barbarian class, because it's a little bit more magical in a sense. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what Barbarian looks like all the way up to level, let's say level 6. No, level 6, yeah. All right. So now, if you go with the Wild Heart class, you get a class that's called, or you get a thing that's called Bestial Heart. So that's where I showed you here. You get Bear Heart, Eagle, Elk, Tiger Heart, and Wolf Heart. So early game, I mean, my personal opinion, you want to go with the bear, because as you guys see here, you can use unrelenting ferocity and have all resistance to all damage except fight. And then later on, I switched to Wolf Heart because, especially if you have a lot of melee in your class, you want to give them advantage on attack, so keep that in mind. And so then you can also, really cool, so you can put on your piercing. So you have wolf piercings, or have bear piercings, eagle piercings, so on. So again, guys, whenever you're building your character, you build your characters how you want to build them. So we'll go ahead and accept this. Okay, so now when you hit level 4, you usually end up getting a defeat, and then you're also able to select a different bestial heart, which you can change. So when it comes to defeat, you gotta remember you are a barbarian, like you're a front line. So you want to probably go with something like with durable, or resilient, or sentinel. Tough is also another great one. You don't want to go anything armor based. You don't want a heavy armor because you're not proficient in heavy armor. Well, you can be. The thing is that you have to remember Barbarians cannot wear anything past medium, otherwise you cannot start at your range. So in my personal opinion, like I said, tough, sentinel, resilient, mobile, and durable are some pretty decent ones. Now, if you guys have, or and also charger, we're at charger there too. Now, if you guys have any other suggestions, don't be afraid to throw them on in. Go ahead. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So we're going to go just tough as an example for this class here. So again, Barbarian is just really simple. All it is just you're just going to keep going up forward. And eventually you'll upgrade to, you'll get extra attack and also fast movement, which is quite nice. We'll accept that. So at this point in time, when you hit level 6, now this is where the big decision comes in. So the big decision is that in this game, you are allowed to have subclasses like in any other game. And also your animal aspects also increase in different ones, such as chimpanzee, crocodile, honey badger, stallion, wolverine. So at this point in time, though, I like to go into my subclass because now I have some space to work with. So the usual subclass that you can go, at least that you want to go probably, at least in my opinion, maybe you want to, since you're a barbarian, to become a paladin. That can be approval. Or you can become a fighter. I usually would suggest fighter, because you select fighter and you'll get second wind, which is really nice. And that gets you level 80. And then once you upgrade again, you get extra action, which can be done once per long rest. So that's another really nice gear that you want to go with. And then, as you say, guys see, Will is at 90 HP. He is a beast. Now he's a tank. He's good. And so now, here's another thing though. With the subclass of fighter, now you want to choose what kind of fighter you want to. You want to be a battle master, a guy who gets superiority dice, which can be real slick in battle, or do you want to be an Eldritch Knight who can cast spells, or that's basically a fighter that can cast spells, or do you want to be a champion, like a character that's based around crits or critical hits? So you choose which way you want to go. If for me at least, if I'm going to go maneuver, right? For me personally, I would go evasive footwork. I would go rally, because rally you can give your surrounding teammates or your teammates an extra 8 hit points, which is very nice. 8 temporary hit points, mind you. And then the last one you can pretty much choose what you want, what you want. Like let's go pushing attack, and boom. And that is how you build your barbarian, guys. That's what you want to go with that route. This is the overview. So again, you build your character the way you want to build. I'm just giving you guys a quick overview of barbarian class, like on the full release of 1.2.3. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely consider liking and subscribing. Also, please hit that notification bell and go to notify any future guide on this game here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting all that you guys do. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Peace out. Much love.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.